this is something I've never seen before. This is something I have to do. And I related to it so much that I needed to read it again just to truly make sure that what I read is what I read. And hi, I'm Montez Freeland. I'm the director of Fat Ham. So I think that James created experiences and characters that are so rich and true to Black culture and people in general that when I read it, I saw the action immediately. I saw when they would dance. I saw when they would crowd around the table to eat, when people would duck off to another part of the yard, when folks would go inside. And it just was very clear to me from reading it the action of the piece. But I don't think I immediately knew how much fun it was going to be because there are some heavy themes, and when you read it, sometimes the heavy parts can sit with you because they're on page and it's your mind, it's your voice saying those words. And but then I discovered the fun inside of this piece, and I haven't looked back. It's all fun now. When I saw it on Broadway, one of my first thoughts was, how are we going to do this magic? Because it's a lot of magic in the piece, and good magic, and magic that's supposed to really take the audience on a journey, and we're supposed to believe it. And so you have the resources that you have in regional theater. But one of our biggest resources in regional theater are the creative minds. And so for me, collaborating with our scenic designer, lighting designer, sound designer, costume designer, our intimacy director, and also our fight choreographer, all of those people were instrumental in creating the work because they have to build the world in which I can then play on in my mind, and then I have to deliver that to the actors and say, so this is what's in my head. Trust me, let's figure it out. It is a play that allows you to use all of your strengths. There's musical numbers inside of the piece, so I love musicals, so it allows me to direct a few musical numbers. There's choreography inside of the piece, so I love dancers and how dancers work and the physicality that they marry with the storytelling. Then there are just true moment to moment acting juggernauts that are, sort of in this piece that you have to navigate. Then you have Shakespeare on top of all of that. And people feel a way about Shakespeare. No matter what it is, they feel it. So we have to honor that, honor the history, honor the legacy that James has remixed into Fat Ham. So I say before this play, I gotta be honest, I'd never heard of Creep, and which is surprising because when I was a teenager, it was very much like Juicy. I was very pensive in my own mind, in my world, and I listened to like alternative rock at times, and so my family were like, "What are you listening to?" But somehow, Creep never came into my life. What the hell am I doing here? But when you look at the lyrics of it and the lyrics of I wish I was special, but I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. I think that so many young people, no matter what your race is or demographic or socioeconomic status, any of that, I think you go through a transition of just feeling other, of feeling different, of feeling as though the world is looking at you through your insecurities. And I've learned that the world is not looking at us through our insecurities. They're looking at us through our potential. And if we lean into knowing that, if we lean into the aspect that it could be good, that it could be great, that you can thrive and that you can be a person who has a bit of a weird side and maybe is a bit of a creep to others, but it doesn't have to define you. There's a line in the play that says, that doesn't have to define you. All the that's. I have been so blessed to have this cast, part of this team, and that they all said yes. Not only did they say yes to Pittsburgh, but they say yes to Arkansas. And this is full of people who I've known for a very long time, folks who I've worked with in the past, and people who I've just met on this production. But we are family now. It is clear, it's evident that we are family. And I said the other day in rehearsal, we're going to remember this experience for the rest of our lives. And it's true. You don't find this all the time. And I don't believe in going to work and making friends. I believe in going to work and doing my work. But when you can go to work with people you love, every day we hug each other. The first thing we do is everyone hugs one another, ask, how are you doing? We laugh consistently. We eat together. We pray together. We hang out together. It's truly a bond that I'm going to miss so much because they get to continue, but I'm going to leave them, and I'm going to miss them truly and dearly. And I am so blessed to have shared creative space and time with them. And I'm probably getting a little emotional about it because I understand it. I'm glad that I understand it.